conferences that are now battling for respect. It's the Big 12 versus the ACC. Welcome to beautiful Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field, home of the Colorado Buffaloes. As we'll see a team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Yellow Jackets will kick this deep to start us off. Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And Kirk, the guy carrying the football today, not necessarily a superstar, but he's got a toughness about him, and the team seems to rally around him.
Yeah, I think that's really important for this offense, is having a guy that they know that they think of as a leader. And I think that's a big part of the reason the coaches give him the nod to give him a chance to carry the football.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Second down after that short completion. Dropping back, it's Salter. Receiver makes the catch, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rally to the football. Now we got a big 4th down coming up.
The Buffaloes will have to kick it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. This will be fair caught at the 30. So Georgia Tech's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Hey, Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island.
He's in the clear. First down, looking for more now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Quick completion to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Complete to the tight end. He runs out of bounds at the 21-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
1st and 10 play coming up. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The Yellow Jackets looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Back to pass. It's King. Finds an open target on the left side. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Second down after that completion. Catch made in space. Look out. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
But Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Important second down play coming up. A play action looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Just flings it out of bounds and the pass rush closing in. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looking to pass. It's Salter. The sure hands. It's Miller. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive and a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
And the Buffaloes are on the move here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
And the Buffaloes with 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kurt. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Georgia Tech 3, Colorado 0.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
The Buffaloes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Miller. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
1st and goal, handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buffs. They're set now to try the PAT.
For the extra point.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's King. The receiver makes the catch. Oh, he spins free. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
And the Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up. The shotgun run call. Fighting him off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
with RPO. The quarterback looks to his right. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Complete via the screen. Gain of 16. First down for the offense.
The Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. QB keeper all the way. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. To throw, it's King. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble now. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking to throw here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It's now second down.
So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Looking to throw. It's Salter. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
Now third down.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, he breaks free. A deep shot to the right. He's got it inside the 10. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And the Buffaloes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's brought down there. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down and goal upcoming. And they've got him. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Wow, really good read here by this quarterback, and I love the call on the RPO. Now they get a shot here on third down. It's much more manageable than the hole that they had dug for themselves. Curious to see if they stay on the ground or...
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the point after makes the lead 8. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. To the air, it's King. It's a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Look out, room to run here. Able to convert on 3rd, sets him up now, 1st down to the 22.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A 1st half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this 1st half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Buffaloes will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They get the second half started with the running play. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. Second down and 11. Back to throw. It's King. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
Gain of 1. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. You know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Here he goes. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The receiver. He's going out of bounds at the 40. And that's a first down for the offense.
And the Yellow Jackets lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Now it's second down here. To the air, it's King. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
It's a quarterback keeper. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, an old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
The back's got it. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Try and muscle for the first down. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
So Kirk, Colorado has the lead. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking downfield, it's King. Makes a quick catch. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Grab behind the line, it's Patterson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. Give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Running play called on 3rd and short. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Chris, it's a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
So following the touchdown, now the offense looks for the 2-point conversion to tie this game up late. Scanning the field, it's King. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Yeah, I mean, here we are in the 4th quarter. It makes total sense to go for this 2-point play to tie this game up. Unable to execute and get it done, so now the pressure shifts to their own defense to come up with a stop to get the ball back.
Returner choosing to field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Single back, takes the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. QB decides to keep it here. Past the 25. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
First out at their own 43. Suddenly they're no longer backed up at near midfield after that one explosive play. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Grinding away with their running game. He's got room to run. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
That's caught. It's Williams. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
The Buffaloes have 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Takes the handoff again. Eludes a tackle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Oh, he escapes. He breaks into the clear. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So first down from the 12 now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Buffaloes looking to cash in the red zone. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
It leads to 2nd down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Salter. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Welch. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this 3rd down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's 4th down. And an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away or do they go for it?
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it's good right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
On the play.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
Dropping back, it's King. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, and he makes the catch! The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Picks up 6.